Is that 508?
Yeah. Nah, I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. Nah, I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. Yeah.
What's up? It's Nolan back with another episode of Sounds of the Future TV. Who am I here with today?
I'm JP Minerali, also known as Jip. What's up?
Thanks for coming on the platform,
Jip.
bro. How you doing? What's been up with you?
I'm chilling. I just came from the Kripski. I just ate like Frosted Flakes before I got out here. Took the bus, chilling.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about your music career a little bit. So how'd you get involved with making music? What really inspired you to like pursue a career in it?
Well, making music, like I remember being like 11, like chilling in my bed, listening to songs. And like I was like, I don't know, I used to like anime music, so like I would listen to that. And then one day I think it just came to me like, yo, I need to be the biggest star on earth. So like one day I was like 10 or 11, I just started writing a song and I was like, bet I'm gonna just do this. And then like I kept doing it for like a while. I started recording for real when I was 13. And then 2 years later, I became JP Minerali, started dropping music.
Right. So now let's talk about a little bit about the type of music you make. What how would you kind of describe your sound and like what's your creative process when you're creating and stuff? I know production wise, you obviously worked with Outer Worlds a lot and have a really unique sound. So like what's your inspiration behind those sounds and what's your workflow like?
I think my inspiration behind my sound, I just feel like going into music, I feel like my perspective was always different from everyone else's perspective. And that's just how it was like my whole life. So like, I feel like my sound is inspired by just my unique taste. And I think like Tom, Outer Worlds showed me a lot of stuff I could like take from. And like, I don't know, I'm really into like electronic stuff. But like every time I do something like, that's like, it's all under the blanket of hip hop to me. Like, I feel like hip hop is the most like, it's the best genre ever because it's so versatile. Like, I can do anything in so many different things. Like, I just like making some different shit, bro. I like making a song and like people hear it and they're like, yo, what the hell is this, bro? I was like being on some different shit, some new stuff. So want to be like inventive.
So you mentioned earlier too that you had, or you say you have dreams of, becoming super successful in this music thing and, being a superstar and stuff like that. But a lot comes with that in the sense of, whether it be like the pushbacks of fame, maybe you lose some of your privacy or maybe even just like on the creative side of things, you may lose some of your creative integrity because, maybe you are signed to a label and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So are you ever hesitant to kind of get more successful in that way or you feel like you're going to fully embrace it because that's like what you're meant to do?
I feel like anything that would like try to like keep me in the box like creatively or like pushbacks of fame, I think I'm just stronger than all that. I don't think that could like, it might be like I don't know nothing, but I feel like nothing could really affect me. I just feel like I just want to show the world a new perspective. And I think the things that people would portray as like negative in like the industry shit, I think I can use that as a superpower, strength. Just like when Young Thug said you gotta get in that shitty deal, like I just feel like the power of the people and the voice of the people is stronger than anything of the industry. I just think if you have the support of the people, you can do anything. If you have the influence over people, you can do anything. Not in like a manipulative way, but like, I just think that's stronger than anything of the industry.
Do you feel like within your own like circle and fan base and people that, support your career, do you feel like initially, considering you started so young, you received, I assume, some pushback from, people at school, whether it be just like some people trying to make fun of you or just stuff like that? Or do you feel like you always were kind of like, even if they were making fun of you, you kind of always believed in yourself in the sense of, this is something that I have to do and this is something I'm gonna, you know, make it in?
I think, yeah, they definitely did. I definitely did receive pushback in like school and shit, like adults, just everyone. I try to keep it a secret for like a while, but I just was like, you know, stuff comes out and like that, like you can't live in like being a secret. And like, I just think like, yeah, bro, people in school used to just be like, used to like make fun of me, but I was just used to all that. So like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really, in school I was like I would shut everything out. Like I didn't know nothing about what was happening outside my head. So I would be in my head like, yo, I don't really care, I'm still the best, I'm just do this, do my thing. Even people like school people telling me, yo, get your grades up, stop making your music. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm the best. And I will write on the classrooms, in the wall of the class, like, I'm the best rapper, you not the best rapper, I'm him. And like, I just been unapologetically like me, for real. Like, I can't succumb to no pushback, for real.
Do you feel like that, even though maybe it might not have been intentional, you feel like those are like affirmations and like, you know, positive like reinforcements for your career, like saying I'm the best, even early on, maybe if you didn't fully believe it at the time, do you feel like it led you to believe it, and you know, you feel like it kind of still pushes you in your career? And also to kind of build off that too, you feel like your own pen, like just when you're writing songs, you feel like you are pushing stuff into the world where you are speaking positively?
I think that's all we could do, is push stuff into the world, push how we want to be, how we want our lives to be into the world, speak it into the world. I think when I started making music, I was like, I always been like, yo, I'm the best rapper. When I started, I was not the best rapper. Like, I was ass, I think. But now, like 3-4 years later, like, I actually feel like I'm getting really, really good at this shit. Like, I think me telling myself I'm the best, like, if you do something and you practice it a lot, you can really become that. Like, that's what I did. I just kept doing my thing, kept making that music. I was making trash music for 2 years. I didn't find my sound, my real sound that I actually want to do, until like 3 years making music, for real. Like, I feel like I found that like last year. I feel like I learned how to rap like I feel like I found my delivery like 2 years, like last year type shit. Yeah. It takes time, but you gotta really believe in you. If you get frustrated with, you just gotta trust the process, for real. I think you just gotta say who you want to be, and like, cause no one else is gonna tell you that. And people definitely didn't tell me that. Like, I remember one time, like I had this song, it's trash ass song. I paid this dude on stream $15 to review my song, and it was like, yo, this some school shooter music, bro. And I was like, yo, that made me think like, yo, maybe I'm not the best. Yeah. And like, definitely now, like, I'm in a little bit more in the real world. I like, sometimes I feel like I'm not all that, but like I am. So like, I just gotta keep telling myself, we have our ups and downs, for real. So like, I think all that positivity will outweigh any negative feeling that the real world tries to bring to us.
To speak more about like the process of, you know, being an artist and all that comes with it, and you know, the mental aspects, the creative aspects, all that type of stuff, what would you feel, or what would you say is the hardest part about being an artist? You think it is kind of dealing with those mental battles of maybe they lose the confidence sometimes, or you feel like maybe it's more like the you know, the social media aspect where you got to be a content creator now or stuff like that? What would you say is the hardest part?
The hardest part is being like something like people want to see more of, for real. Like you need it takes like, to a degree, the image, I think people say music's only like 1% of it. I think music is the whole thing. I don't really believe in like, oh, the music is like the smallest part of having the career. I think if it's really there, I think quality of your art speaks more than like all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like, when you have that, like all the other shit, I feel like will come kind of easy. Like imagine I got the coolest song, and I just feel myself to the coolest song ever, and then it's just the coolest song. Everyone's like, this the best. Like I've seen that happen in real time. Like I think the hardest part is being like to captivate people and being something people care about. And you can't be someone people care about if you're not really focused on your thing and trying to bring something new and like saying at least for me, because I always wanted to say stuff people never said before. And that's just me being like a contrarian. Like that's just the way I grew up. Like just trying to be like out of everything for real.
Now to shift into the future a little bit. You mentioned that you're gonna be you're dropping an album soon, correct?
Yeah, dropping this album.
So let's talk a little bit about that. You mentioned how you just mentioned how you kind of more so outside the box when it comes to your thinking and just creatively in general. Can we expect a lot of that kind of ideology throughout this project?
I think this album is like definitely you can expect that ideology. Like I think it's called Sobriety Forever. Basically that the like meaning behind that title, Sobriety Forever, it's like just me being outside of everything. So like when I was outside of everything, I would look at everything and be like, yo, I'm not a part of that, because people didn't make me a part of that stuff. So like I just became the most punk rock star, and I was like, yo, fuck all that stuff, like I'm gonna do my shit. So like nobody invited me to their crib to do drugs, to smoke, so I'm sober now because of y'all. So like sobriety, that's just my punk alienness in the whole album. Like and the sound of the album is like, it's crazy too. A lot of the stuff's inspired by like my flows inspired by like Dizzy Rascal and shit, old UK stuff. It's a mix of like mad different. It's like hard. Like my first shit, Whole World Boy, that was like very soft, like IDM inspired stuff. This one is like sharp bass, just like loud shit, sample chops with the just like electronic music, but it's still hip hop. Like it's under the blanket of hip hop. This is just how hip hop sounds now. So it's like, it's really the sounds of the future for real.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm very excited for it. I'm very proud of it. I think it's our best work. Me and Tom, produced by Tom, for real.
Shout out to Tom.
Hell yeah. I got some credits on it too. A lot of like samples and sample shit. I'm very excited for it. Sobriety Forever.
So is that title fully true? You currently sober?
I've been sober my whole life, for real.
So let's talk a little bit about that. In the space of music and just the artistic world, obviously there's a lot of drugs going around. Everybody smokes, everybody does this, whatever. But how are you kind of able to kind of keep a level head when it comes to, you're in rooms where people are doing this stuff and you're kind of more so like not doing that? Is it ever hard for you to kind of be fully immersed in the space and meeting people and stuff like that, or you feel like it's been pretty easy?
I'm not gonna lie, for me, like I never really folded, but to me it's not like folding because I don't really have an urge to like participate. I'm just like, I don't know, I never really had the urge to just like participate in non-sobriety. And like I'd say it's easy for me. I know it's not easy for a lot of people, but I think that's just the way I am right now. I don't think, I'm just chilling.
2 more questions for you. We already mentioned how you got a upcoming project coming up. You got anything else you want to promote, or just anything singles wise, and you got clothing brands you want to drop, stuff like that?
I'm about to buy a lot of new swag so I could take some fit pics.
Facts.
So watch out for my new fit pics, and listen to all the music that I dropped from November 2025 till now, because those are my best songs, for real.
Man, check them out. And last segment is called Words from the Future. It's where we ask the artists or to give the audience any advice or just wisdom for the, you know, for the future.
For the future?
Yeah.
So give the audience advice for the future. I think, and I'm probably gonna say this every time, like, I think like the second I found like my purpose, what I actually wanted to do, like everything after that, like that's what drives me to get out of bed in the morning and wake up. That's what's like on my mind every day. Like, I think when you live with a purpose, you don't have to think about nothing else. And you have when you live with a purpose and you love and you live with the love of what you do, that's gonna drive you through every day. Even if it's not driving you through every day like that much, I just think every step I took after I found my purpose was just leading me to my goal.
Yeah.
Like when you put the intention in your mind that like every step I take is going to this, you're actually doing it. You're literally gonna make it there. You're manifesting it into the whole your life. Like you just need to take steps towards what you want. It don't matter if it's a crooked step. It don't matter if you tip over. You just got to keep moving forward for real to get to where you want, and you will get there. Like, you just got to trust and just you got it for realsies.
You got it.
Rosie.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm just walking every day, just stepping. Like, I've been doing this for a while. Like, I feel like some people would have gave up by now, but like, I don't know. This is just what I think about every single day. Like, it's like my top priority, everything. Like from the outside looking in, people be like, yo, bro, lock in, bro. Like, what are you doing? But bro, trust me, I'm doing some crazy shit right now, and I'm about to make it. And it all starts in your mind. Like, people are gonna question you. Like, people don't see what you're really doing.
Yeah, it's the power of self-belief, right?
Until they really see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we all gonna be the biggest stars on earth, and we're all gonna make it. We just need to believe we're gonna make it. And once, I feel like your belief is like 75% of it, and then you do it. But like, you actually gotta do it though. Some people just like fall asleep and dream. But like, I don't even call these dreams. I just call them like, yo, this is what I'm about to do for real. And I told everyone that, and I told everyone in school that, and they was like, I told the school principal, I'm saving the world. He said I need help. Everyone said I needed help, bro, but they don't understand my language for real.
Do you got anything to say to those people that you said you needed help?
Like, nah, cause like I'm chilling. I'm making it music. Yo, every time I'm like, everything that ever happened in my life that I wasn't happy with, I feel like whenever I make a fire song, it makes it all worth it. I think that's just the only thing. Not the only thing, but that's what I care about. It's just the art. I think everything is art. I think everything that happens to me, I don't believe in like bad things. I think everything that happens to you like will lead to something good. And like, if it doesn't lead to like some crazy good shit, at least it leads to a good song for real. Yeah, chill shit.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate the words of wisdom. I'm sure the audience is gonna appreciate that too. But yeah, excited to see what you do in the future.
Thank you, bro.
That is
Sounds of the
Future TV signing out.
Back in the field, back like I never left, ready to spill. Only got one shot, I go for the kill. Could've went platinum with thoughts like a drill, but I found a better way without a deal.